Okay, hello YouTube, hello Twitch, hello. Back for another Astrea stream, typical Thursday. I'm a little late, about half an hour late, but typical stream. We'll go for the 2.5 hours and everything. I don't know what's going on, but I loaded up the game, and there's some weird stuff going on here, and I don't know what to do about it. I think I might just have to restart the game here, but I mean, you can see up at the top there, the top right, the corruption meter and the hearts. It's got that little icon around it, that like cursor around it, and for some reason I can't use my mouse anymore, and it's forcing me to use my arrow keys and spacebar. So I'm not too sure what happened there. I don't know if there was like an update in the past couple weeks that removed mouse functionality or something like that, but I'm just gonna restart the game real quick. Just give me a quick second, because I do prefer using my mouse with this game. I don't want to use the keyboard if I have a choice. But welcome in, guys. It's been a week. I had another self-imposed break for basically no reason. But we're back. I'm hoping we get through Anomaly level 9 today. Pretty excited about it, but I'm just worried about that last fight, because, you know, something always happens, and I always, like, mess something up, or there's just something I missed, you know? So, I'm a little worried about it, but I'm excited to get through it. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what happened with my mouse there, but we're back. Alright, so where are we? Alright, so we took care of the first battle of Ground Zero. I do remember doing that. We have not that many star shards, so we can't go to the Sentinel shop right now. We have an event that we could go to. It could be an ambush, but we could, you know, get something out of this. Other than that, I believe our build was a kind of a virtue-heavy build, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Reef Song, we have a lot of surf stuff. Plenty of shielding. Plenty of opportunity for damage with Hammerhead, Will, Serenity, of course. Indigo right. Apex Instinct, right, okay. So I guess it's just our standard surf build, really. With a little flavor, you might say. Just a little bit, not too much. So what do we want to do? My heart tells me to go to the event, because I always go for the events. The ambushes, I mean, of course, could be a problem. I do want to stay at 3 hearts if possible. Maybe let's just take it easy for the first, you know, little bit of the stream here while I get my bearings. Let's just skip the event and move on to the first battle of today. Alright, so what do we have here? We have Astral Calling, that's a obvious choice there. Defensive Aura, that's also a great die. Shark Rupture, deal 3 purification to an enemy, where X is the amount of corruption on your corruption meter. What are our star blessings looking like? Because obviously these are going to change what we pick here. When an enemy gets over-corrupted, refresh virtues. When you deal corruption to an enemy, apply 2 wave to it. Increase purification received by all targets, but draw 1 less die at the start of the battle. Whenever you or a sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, heal. And sentinels come with boost, right. Okay, so we can leverage some corruption if we have some runoff to deal with. You know, Shark Rupture then wouldn't be that bad, because if we're hurt already, we would be able to use this and then potentially use a corrupt action to heal ourselves. So let's go for that. I see a refresh. I see risky. I'm not sure we need draw risky. I do see some risky dice that, you know, are good, like Indigo Soul. I saw Serenity in there, I think. Hammerhead Will. Yeah, those are all great and all, but, you know, having just one draw risky die isn't gonna save the run. We still need to draw that out of our pool, of course. And we get some extra damage here, deal 2 purification to an enemy, and Empower multiplies this by 4. We don't have a lot of Empower, so I'm not too worried about that either. I think Hammerhead Will might be our only Empower-related die, so not too worried about all that. And we have Light Shield, Light Boomerang, and Sharpened Fin. It's going to be Shield Boomerang, of course. Refreshing Headbutt. Deal 2 Purification to an enemy. If that enemy has 5 Wave, refresh your virtues. Then decrease Wave by 5, otherwise apply 5 Wave. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Let's take that. Still going for the safe battles, because I know Ground Zero is going to kick my teeth in. So, let's just go for the safe battles. Okay, even the safe battles might kick my teeth in. Oh, oh no. Alright. Alrighty, so let's take it a bit slow, because I know something's going to catch me when I'm not paying attention. Reef Song's a safe one. We could just play that right now. Pretty sure our virtues are safe to play. We don't have anything limiting our virtue use, so let's just, you know, use those when we can. I see we have some discards. Let's see. I do have a draw die. I do want to use that. So how do I want to handle the fight? I feel like these guys, with these guys, we usually take out the big guy first. We get rid of the reinforce and then try to take him out as quickly as possible. I don't see any reason why that would be different today, so let's just do that. Gonna be a minute before we get through that shell, but that's alright. Go ahead and discard that. Alright, cool. Hope everyone's having a good 2026 so far. It's about almost the end of the month. It's felt kind of fast to me. I don't know if I'm just getting older, but something about this month has just gone by like a blink of an eye, basically. It feels like we're still in 2025 to me, but I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if maybe the world is just experiencing mass time dilation. I don't know. Hope everyone's having a good year so far, though. I just filed my taxes, like, last week. Pretty excited about that. Let's see, what are we dealing with here? 4 damage. Pretty sure I won't mess with you, so I don't have to worry about thorns. Pretty standard here, pretty easy. Great, great. Oh, that's right, I gotta remember about Anomaly. I knew something was gonna sneak up on me. This happened last time too. Gotta keep an eye on this thing right here, or else I'm gonna take some extra damage that I don't want. Okay, so you're gonna take 4. You're gonna give me 4 damage, I should say. I don't see any over corruptions on the horizon. I see some more wave we can apply. Just go ahead and put on you. Would shorten the fight that much more. Astral Rebound. That would have been nice with that wave die that we just used. Let's see. I can use reduction on this. Yeah, I wasn't aware that I was going to get hurt there, but alright. I forgot Soothe Mind does damage. Alright, so I need to heal here. It's probably going to be by means of this. Oh, the anomaly level killed me. I just said I need to keep an eye on that, and I totally forgot already. Man, we're not even 20 minutes in, and I'm already goofing it up. Alright. Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy. As long as we get out of here with 2 lives, we can restore 1 at the shrine, so not all is lost. I guess I don't need to worry about the Reinforce anymore, or the Shadow Mantle for that matter. So let's get rid of the rest of this Reinforce if we can. I think we can do that like this. Yeah, okay. Now we can start chipping away at you, finally, after so many turns. Let's see, I need to math this out a little bit because I'm thinking I do want to use this virtue because, I mean, it's a great virtue, but I think it might actually make me lose another life because I'd be hurting this guy right here with thorns, so I'd take 2 damage at least, and then they'd hit me for another 4, and I can't heal right now because of Shadow Mantle, so yeah, that would kill me. Let me just wait on that. Alrighty, we're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. Took a second to get it off the ground there, but we're getting somewhere. We've got some more Reinforced to deal with that I see. Plenty of actions to do that with, though. Oh, I see a refresh. That'll be awesome. Deal 4 corruption to all enemies. That is also awesome. Doesn't sound great, but we can heal off of that and we can get another refresh because of over-corrupting this guy here. So this is going to be a great turn right here. I can feel it. Alright, so let me make sure I can refresh these couple of times and not die. So we want to use our virtues first. Probably before anything else, right? Actually, no, we gotta get rid of Reinforced first, of course. Easy enough, easy enough. Let's see. Now, what do we do? What are we doing? What are we doing? I think I just had a brain fart. Not sure if we need to really re-roll anything. I guess maybe this die right here. Maybe the area corrupt. I don't really need an area corrupt right now. Get that out of there. Let's use this. Let's make sure we just won't die. We might, though, because I see this is on 1. So this is about to set off right now. If we do this, discard 1 die from the hand. If you do, deal 3 purification. If we discard this, that'll get us down to 2 health, which is fine. Oh, we had a shield. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Okay, great. Let's use this. That should set off thorns on this guy. We should take 2 damage maybe, or maybe 1 damage because we have a shield. And then we can refresh, over-corrupt them, heal, and then repeat that virtue cycle. Yeah, there we go. Cool. See, you actually are about to die. It's just a matter of, can we deal enough damage before you kill us with thorns? And I think the answer is no. Because we can use Twin Smash, but that'll kill us at the moment. But we could probably chain up these virtues and get that done. So if we do like this, heal ourselves with this, and then do Twin Smash, I think that'll work. Wave will go off, it'll hit everything else. Yeah, I think that should work, yeah. Awesome. Alright, so this guy shouldn't really be a threat by himself. I don't think anything he can do can really kill us in one turn. It doesn't seem like attacking him hurts us, so yeah, totally fine here. Alright. This has honestly got me a little stressed out for the boss fight, because I feel like that little mistake we made at the beginning is enough to end the run during a boss fight. So, you know, I'm a little worried, to be honest. Just a tad. We're still looking pretty good here. I do have to give up that last star blessing, unfortunately, but not the first time that's happened. Well, that Serenity would have been nice a long time ago. Alright. Vortex Bubble. I don't remember what this does. Whenever enemies with Vortex Bubble receive 12 or more purification at once, they receive another 4, then decrease Vortex Bubble by 1. Okay, I can see that being somewhat useful if we had Wave on an enemy and we set it off and it did more than 12. So it did, you know, like plus 12 to like anything else. But considering we're fighting a boss, I don't think that's going to be very, very helpful. Impex Instinct Wave Crasher. I don't know what this does. If an enemy has wave, trigger it using half of its wave amount. Oh, I think we have a couple of those, actually. I think we have at least one of those. Yep, there it is. Another one couldn't hurt. Because, you know, we're not going to set off the wave on the boss until the very end, basically. So if we can set this off multiple times, that'd be great. And then what is this? Gain 3 in power. At the end of turn, gain 1 doom and decrease in power by 1. Nah, we don't need that. We're not running an Empower build, so that's not going to help us out all that much, I don't think. I see we do have enough money to upgrade 1 Sentinel. Let's see, if I get you up to level 5, you just have straight discards. Which is awesome. And then you are going to get just some extra values on your die. Okay. Yeah, let's upgrade the Astrolabe. Let's get that guy up there. We'll recover the heart. And let's take this guy on. I think I like fighting this guy a little bit more than the cube, so I'm pretty happy about that. I do know... I think this guy has a bigger potential to be like a problem very quickly. Like the cube guy, I feel like as long as you take care of the first couple of turns, it's not too much of an issue. This guy, you just kind of have to deal enough damage to kill it right away. It's not about if you manage the first few turns, it's about if you kill it in the first few turns, which is not going to happen. We gotta do some real defense here. Real good defense. Okay, so you're gonna have some Ruin. I don't remember what Ruin does. Creatures with Ruin receive X corruption at the start of their turn. Okay, so you're gonna get overcorrupted quite a bit, which is great for us because we'll get refreshes, of course. It's just gonna be about Devour, because that's gonna kill us if we're not careful. But the overcorruptions should help us somewhat. Alright. First turn should be pretty standard. I think I can get some more damage if I discard this, actually. Yep. Alrighty. So it looks like you're going to heal from Ruin. You're going to deal 6 damage to us, and you're going to give us more Hex die. Not bad. Not bad at all, really. We should be able to protect ourselves with these shields, so I should use this to get a Virtue. Just that little extra damage there. It's not too much, but something. Alright, so we're gonna have to deal with all these Hex die that we're starting to get. Pretty sure just about every face on this die. Oh no, half of them. Not every face. I was gonna say, I think half, or I think all of these faces have Hex die, but apparently not. Just getting unlucky, I guess. You're gonna have plenty of Ruin. Plenty. I don't necessarily want to destroy my Sentinels because they're helping out quite a bit right now. Can I discard a Hex die? Oh, I can. Oh, awesome. Great, I didn't know I could do that. You know what? Honestly, this fight is not going quite as bad as I expected. I thought we'd be in more trouble. I mean, I don't want to let up. We've had some good turns, so I don't want to let up here, lest we lose our ground, but we're looking pretty great here, I think. I see a Hammerhead Will there. We just can't re-roll it. But we do have a Astral Rebound, so let's take that. I guess not a whole lot of strategy to be done here. Thought I'd be doing a little bit more, you know, arithmetic, mental math, you know, typical Astrea stuff, but kind of seems like a relatively chill fight here. Relatively. I do see Devour is about to go off for the first time, though. So I do need to get up to full health. and have some shielding, lest I die. At the start of turn, receive 1 corruption. Okay, we might lose a life here. Let me try to reroll. I didn't notice we had that active. The problem is this right here, because if we have Ruin on ourselves at the start of our turn, after Devour goes off, I can see that, you know, we have Light Shield, so we're going to take 3 damage from Devour, and then I think another 3 from Ruin, which I guess technically would put us only at 1 pip of health, which is, like, fine. You know, we're not going to die, but, like, I don't really need that. Get that out of here, you know? Alright. Yeah, okay, cool. We've exhausted the Ruin on our side. I see a Decay. I hate Decay on this boss. That's like the worst thing that can happen. Apply 3 Decay to self. So itself, not me. Got it, I got it. Reroll this. Oh, actually, let's use Reef Song first. Get some extra effectiveness out of all of these. Let's reroll these. We can always discard if we don't get a good reroll. That's not horrible. I don't think that's quite an overcorruption there. It's pretty close, but I don't think it's quite an overcorruption. And then we're going to be taken down to 1 health. But we do have some shields, so that is fine. The Shadow Mantle, we should be able to get rid of that with our virtues. So do one of these. Do one of these. No, maybe not actually. That we'd be able to heal a little bit more. Okay. Anything else we can do? Oh, wait. Can I? No, never mind. I thought this was a normal corrupt action for a split second. Can we heal at all? Is this going to heal us? Discard up to 3 dice. If you do, deal 3 purification to a random enemy. Okay. Increase purification received by targets by 1. Whenever an enemy gets over-corrupted, refresh virtues. No. We're not going to get over-corrupted this turn. Alright, so I guess we just have to hit this guy a bunch, really, because we don't have any opportunity to heal right now. So what we'll do is just use this. Do that, and do it again. It's a bit unfortunate, but that's alright. That's why we did all that work in the mid and late game, so we can save our lives for this fight.